the Street Champ, the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa. And statement after statement has been made at the expense of fallen superstars. As ruthless as the bloodline is deep. The Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
I don't care if it's an arena, if it's in a bar room, I love to fight. Banger after banger. I have faced the best of the best and I have beat every single one of them.
This is gonna be a war. Sheamus and Solo Sikoa